Okay. Hi guys. My name is Brian and today I'm going to talk about subject and verb agreement. As we all know already that the subject here is the doer of the action while the verb is the action itself. Well, there are other times also that verb does not express an action like this word was or is, or you can say has or have. All right, so those are non-action verbs. Anyway, there are several rules in subject and verb agreement just to make your sentence grammatically correct. So we may have to follow these rules. First rule I have is the verb, you can read with me. The verb agrees with the subject in person and number. So first things first, you need to find the subject and you need to count the subject, whether it's a singular subject or a plural subject. So when it is a singular subject, you need to have a verb with s at the end for action verbs. Okay. Now for plural subjects, you don't need to have an s for the verb, for the action verb. Just leave the verb as it is, or just use the base form of the verb. Okay. Now for the word or for the pronoun I usually takes plural verb, mean no s. Example, I want. All right? Or this one is specific. Kenny wants. This is a name, proper noun, name of a person, and it is singular. So you need to have a verb with s. All right, we're clear with that. Now let's move on. The students want. Psych was. Poseidon is the name of a person. Is. Brian has. John and Brian have. Okay, John and Brian is plural. So you may need to have a plural verb as well. That is have. It does. It, of course, refer to a singular object or thing. You need to have a verb with an s or es for the verb do. And rule number 2, the verb agrees with the subject regardless of the intervening words. What are intervening words? Words that come after the subject but before the verb. Please take a look at the example number 1. Psych, comma, with the compassionate river god, follows the directions to accomplish her task. Okay, now the subject is psych and the verb is follows. The intervening words are with the compassionate river god. Now, actually, you can take it out so not to confuse your sentence. So you can say like this, Psych follows the directions to accomplish her task. Okay, so still the sentence is making sense. Another example, Carl, who was the brother of John, was hit by a lightning yesterday. Okay, the intervening words here are who was the brother of John. Okay, don't be confused with that. Just focus on the subject, which is Carl, so you can get the right verb. Was. You can use was because there is a clue over here at the end. It's a past tense, yesterday. All right, let's move on. Another rule for subject and verb agreement, number 3. If the idea expressed by a collective noun is that of a single group of individuals, the verb should be singular. If the idea expressed by the collective noun is that of a number of individuals, the verb should be plural. Now, this might be confusing sometimes, so you really need to have focus on the sentence and know what the meaning is, so you will be able to unlock the subject, whether it's a plural subject or singular subject, because we are talking about collective noun. Example number one, this organization puts on a barbecue every summer. This organization means a collective noun that is of a single group of individuals. Okay, so you may need to have a verb with an S because this collective noun expresses singular, single group, or only one group. Number two, or the second sentence, the flute ensemble are tuning their instruments. Now this is easy because you have some clues over there, like their instruments, meaning it's plural. So obviously it's talking about the members of the flute ensemble. So when we're talking about the members, we're talking about the people. So this is collective noun that is expressing a number of individuals. So you may need to have a plural verb as well. Another one, the flute ensemble is playing at the Kiwanis Music Festival. All right, the flute ensemble is a group, a single group. So it's not talking about the people who are the people, the members of the flute ensemble. No, it's talking about the flute ensemble itself, the group. So you may need to use is for the verb. Another one, a huge swarm of locusts has destroyed the crops. All right. Now, a huge swarm of locusts is talking about a single group. You know, sometimes swarm of locusts goes together. So they may be expressed as a single group. So you may need to have a singular verb, non-action verb, has. All right, number four. The verb must be singular when one of the following words is the subject. All right, these are all singular subjects. I'm gonna read it for you guys. Each, either, neither, everyone, someone, everybody, somebody, any, anyone, nobody, and no one. All right, example, I'll just read three examples here. Nobody is exempted from taking the test. Everybody is encouraged to participate in the parade. Each of these sounds causes drowsiness. All right, let's have rule number 5. In a compound subject, if when we say compound subject, it means there are two subjects in the sentence. Let's continue. If one is singular and the other is plural, the verb agrees with the subject closer to it. All right, don't be confused with that. Just look for the subject closer to the verb. Okay, let me give you an example so that you would know. Let's have the first sentence. Either the teacher or his students are working hard for the program. Okay, now let's look at the subjects. We have the teacher, okay? Either the teacher is singular and the other subject is students, plural. Now, which is closer to the verb? Okay, good. It is students. So your verb must be plural. All right, let's have another example. Neither the boys nor Chris. Okay, boys, plural. Now, Chris is a proper noun, singular proper noun. So you may need to have a singular verb because this is closer to the verb when put in the sentence. So you may need to have is present. Okay. Number 6. Rule number 6. In a compound subject, when one is negative and the other is positive, the verb agrees with the positive number. Okay, we're talking again two subjects here, but this time the other subject is negative and the other is positive, or it could be the other way around, positive or negative. When we say negative, you just need to put not, N-O-T, not. Let's look at the example. First sentence for number 6. You, not he, are to represent the section. So these are the subjects. You, first one, and the second one is he. But the second subject is negative because it's got not he. Okay? So your verb must follow the positive subject. So you, of course, you could be singular or plural, but you always takes a plural verb. So you may need to have a plural verb for this one, are. Okay? Another example, the teacher. All right, this is the subject. Let me read to you first the sentence. The teacher, not the pupils, was late. Okay, our subject here is the teacher for the first one, and the other subject is the pupils. Again, the verb must follow the positive subject. So not the pupils is negative, so you don't need to use where. You have to use was for the teacher. All right, we're good with that. Crystal clear. All right, let's move on. Number 7. A noun that is always plural in form but singular in meaning takes a singular verb. All right, there are actually nouns sometimes that quite confusing. Nouns that look like what do you call this one? Two or more or plural nouns, but actually they are singular. Example, we have mathematics, we have news, or you can say, what else? Yeah, so far that's my mind is blank right now. So let me just move on with the sentence, the example here. Oh, yeah, you can say physics, okay, more on science, or economics. See, it's got an S at the end, but actually it's only one, or it's singular. Let's have mathematics. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Okay, the news has reached the other parts of the world. Okay, number 8. Let's have few, several, and many take plural verbs when used as pronouns. Okay, again, when only used as pronouns. Let me give you an example. Few of the students are studious. Okay, few, talking about 2 or more students. So you have to use plural verb. Only few, okay, it is a pronoun, maybe talking about the students, or it could be the teachers. Have, only few have submitted their projects. So again, this is used as pronouns, and the antecedent is, it could be the teachers or the students. So you may need to have a plural verb, which is have. All right, number 9, sums of money like peso, dollars, pounds, and so on, and units of measurements take singular verbs. Okay, they always take singular verbs. Let's have example number 1, first sentence for number 9. 500 pesos is too much for your allowance. 500 pesos is, okay, no matter what the value or no matter how much is the money is, you really need to have a singular verb all the time. You can say 1,000 pesos or 2,000 pesos, but you need to use is all the time. Okay, so in this case we have 500 pesos, so the verb is. Another one, 30 and 20 is 50. All right, again, these are numbers, so you need to have a singular verb. Last example, 2 is better than 1. 2 is a number, again, unit of measurement, so you may need to have a singular verb. All right, but for the sentence, 2 heads, okay, 2 heads are better than 1. All right, now in this example, we are not talking about the number. For this example, we are talking about the heads. So it's okay now to use a plural verb. Okay, let's have an activity, guys. This is just an example activity for you to answer and see how much you've learned about the presentation that I just presented to you earlier. Let's have some pronouns or subjects here and match it with the correct form of the verb. Choose the verb that agrees with its subject. You have number 1. Yeah, you can look at the screen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. And yeah, I'll leave the answers to you guys. I trust you and I believe in you and I know that you understand the lesson. So yeah, good luck answering it. We have another one. Now let's try to answer this. Each of the girls, activity 3, choose the verb that agrees with its subject. Each of the girls looks good on skis. Now the answer for this one is looks, okay? Because the subject here is each. Yeah, the pronoun. Okay. Number 2, everybody were asked to remain quiet. Of course, the answer is was, because again, everybody is singular. Neither of the men are here yet. The answer is. Okay, let me get a pen. Give me 1 second. All right. No, not this one. Um, yeah. Okay. Let's have a straight line here. This is the answer. Show it to you guys. Oh, come on. Looks. Okay. Good thing it's got an eraser. All right, there we go. Number 4, all of the milk are gone. Your answer is. Collective noun, talking about single group. Are each of the girls ready to leave? The answer is, because your subject is each, expressing a singular person. Number 6, Margot and her parents, of course, very easy, visits each other often. Compound noun, compound subjects, I mean, so we need to have a plural verb, visit. Number 7, either the cups or the glasses is in the dishwasher. Okay, now let's look at the verbs. Are, is, and let's look at the subject. Cups, either the cups is singular, the glasses is plural. You need to what do you call this one? The verb needs to follow the subject that is closer to it. Okay, so glasses is closer, so we need to answer are. There are a dog, a cat, and a bird in the garage. Okay, there is. Here, into the main ring of the circus, comes the trained elephants. Circus, subject, is singular, should have an S for the verb comes. Number 10, a magazine and a book were lying on the floor. You can say were, okay? A magazine and a book were lying on the floor. All right. And I think that's it, guys. Let me see. Come on. Oh, we still have another one. This is great. Let me erase the previous writings. Okay. All right, I'm gonna use, yeah, let's use a square or a box for the answer. Mumps, number 11, are one of the most uncomfortable diseases. Oh, mumps is singular, so we have to use is. Although it looks like plural, but actually it is singular. $100 is. Okay, all right, come on. Where is my box? Okay. She, of course, doesn't. Very easy. 20 minutes. All right, its time is the amount of time it takes to me to get home from work. Actually, it's 2 hours for me personally. My home is very far from my workplace, and I travel every day for 2 hours back and forth. So that's total of 4 hours. Very um, exhausting. Number 15, it, singular, doesn't should be the right verb. Seems so cold today. Gymnastics, right, are easy for Angela. Gymnastics is only one. Use is. Interesting news is what sells our paper. A pound of cookies costs, right, about $1. They don't, of course, think they'll win the game tonight. He doesn't speak very well. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't speak very well because it's almost midnight and I don't have any more energy. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you learned something from me today. Learn something from me and can share it with everybody. And be kind to one another. Goodbye. Stop. Stop recording.